So in my last video, I asked you lot to go on my website and tell me which cars you'd like me to do a Dragy race with. So a lot of people mentioned the Audi S1 and the Golf GTI, and a lot of people have been saying that the Audi S1 is definitely a quicker car. At this point, I don't know the results yet, but in this video, you're going to find out, all right? So quite a simple video. We're going to be doing a Dragy race between an Audi S1 and a Mark 6 Golf GTI. So for those that are new to my channel, you're going to want to know what a Dragy race is. You've heard of a drag race, but what is a Dragy race? So a Dragy race is simply done with one driver, yeah? So that's going to be me. And to do Dragy races, you need cars. That's one thing you need, and as you can see, I've got a hell of a lot of cars. Secondly, you need a private road, yeah? Because obviously doing this on normal roads would be illegal, yeah? Got one of them as well. Thirdly, you need a Dragy box, okay? And I've got a nice little mount. I've made up a nice little mount for the window to mount it inside the car that I drive. Now, the idea is we're going to get these cars, we're going to do 3 tests. We're going to try and get each car to 70 miles an hour, okay? So it's going to be a speed from 0 to 60. Which one's going to get to 60 the quickest? Secondly, we're going to find out which one gets from 30 to 70 the quickest. And finally, we're going to find out which one does an 1/8 of a mile the quickest, okay? They're real world cars, they're real world tests. They're tests that we're all going to want to know if we're going to be buying this type of car. So it's stuff that you're not going to do on a racetrack. You're going to, without encouraging it too much, this is stuff you're going to do on the roads, yeah? And these are, like I say, real world cars. So what I'll do is we'll talk over the cars and I'll explain the stats of each car, all right? So the Audi S1, that is a 2-litre TFSI 4-cylinder engine. It's 225 bhp and it weighs just 1,300 kilos. The main difference between these two cars is that is a quattro, okay? This one, however, is a 2-wheel drive car, all right? So 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. That could be a bonus, could be a negative. We'll soon find it out. The Golf GTI is a 2-litre TFSI 4-cylinder engine as well, with 207 bhp, okay? And that weighs 1,500 kilos. So that's a heavier car out of the two, and they've both got manual gearboxes. So I think the first car I'm going to get out in is the S1. Right, so I decided to get out in the Golf first because someone wanted to look at the S1, and so I thought I'd leave them to it, get out in the GTI first. Doesn't make any difference to us though, because we're going to get both videos filmed today, both cars filmed regardless. Also, I need to get it warm, so I thought I'd just go for a little drive, do a bit of talking quick, and then I'll head back to the farm and we'll do all of the 3 tests, all right? So one thing I did mention is, obviously this is a 2-wheel drive car and the S1 is a quattro, and that does have its pros and cons being a quattro, because obviously it will get you off the mark quicker, yeah? 4-wheel drive is going to get you off the line a lot quicker than a front-wheel drive car should, but there is loss of power through 4 wheels, that's a fact, yeah? The difference between power losses between a 2-wheel drive car and a 4-wheel drive car is roughly about 5%, okay? So this would, in theory, lose about between 10 and 15% of power from the crank to the wheels, and the quattro will lose somewhere in the region of between 15 and 20% of its power between the crank and the wheels, making the actual power figures for both cars almost identical. Right, so I'll be doing a couple of runs in both cars and I'll display the quickest times that I achieve in both cars. So the 3 things we're going for, little reminder: 0 to 60, 30 to 70, and an 1/8 of a mile, right? Let's do it. Yep, traction control is off. Ready? That's good, that's good.
60,
That felt quick, man. That felt bloody quick, and we got off the mark really well, considering like it is a warm day, and obviously that's going to help us with traction. Probably not so much going to help us with power, but I got off the mark really well. So let's go see how quickly the S1 does it. Right, before we get out in the S1, I've got to see what the times were on the GTI. So 0 to 60, 6.39 seconds. Oh, mum's calling, 1 second. Good old mum, bless her, she's all right. So let's do this again. Golf GTI, yeah? 0 to 60, 6.39 seconds. That is pretty good for a stock car of any kind. So 6.39 seconds to 60. 30 to 70, 5.8 seconds. That's where this car has got a lot of quality, sort of mid-range power. It does do really well there. And it done an 1/8 of a mile in 9.64 seconds. It's all pretty good times, man. So let's see if the S1 can beat it. Right, Audi S1. So traction control is fully off. We've got a drive select mode in this car as well. So we're in dynamic modes. Let's see how well this does compared to the Golf. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, you ain't getting off the mark better than that. Do you know what? That was definitely loads quicker. I'll do a few runs and I'll quote the best time of all 3 runs, all right? Right, so we're back at Binker where we started now, and I've got the results for you. Golf GTI, yeah? So we'll put the figures for the Golf GTI up on the screen. And I'll now begin to tell you the results for the S1, yeah? We'll start off with 0 to 60. So the Golf GTI done 0 to 60 in 6.39 seconds, as you already know. And the S1 done 0 to 60 in 5.34 seconds. So a whole second quicker to 60. That's like unreal, yeah? Considering like they're quite comparable. I know they're not directly comparable cars, but that's pretty good, yeah? Quattro clearly won the battle there. So 30 to 70 mile an hour. The Golf done it in 5.8 seconds. The S1 done it in 4.8 seconds, 4.82 to be precise, yeah? So another whole second saved of your life if you own an S1 over a GTI, yeah? And if you do an 1/8 of a mile in a Golf GTI, you'll do that in 9.64 seconds in real world times, real world driver on a real world road. And if you do it in an Audi S1, let's just look at this. Can hear some motorbikes flying past. That can be my drum roll. Audi S1 done the 1/8 of a mile in 8.8 seconds. So over a second quicker. Is that right? No, not quite a second quicker, but massively quicker. 8.8 seconds to do an 1/8 mile. So all in all, yeah, the S1 was loads quicker. And to be fair, like I know, like I said, it is a bit of an incomparable test. It is a lighter car. It's got 4-wheel drive. It was going to win the battle, really, but you never know, do you? You just never know how these things are going to turn out. And I think that's the whole idea of doing this. I don't have access to every single car on the planet. I'm only restricted to, yeah, restricted is definitely the right use of words. Restricted to the use of the cars that I have myself. So these 2 cars were selected by someone in the comments in the last video. So if you want to see anything on my website, visit my website, binker.co.uk. If you want to see any 2 cars compared in this format, do let me know. Get on the website and yeah, put a comment below, and I'll happily continue to do this type of video and compare cars. If there's anything else you want to sort of throw in or want to add, or you know, if we can spice this up a little bit, do also let me know. We're limited to that short road, so we can't really do any more speeds than what we've been quoting. So I think I'm done. If you're new to me, obviously I'm on Instagram. Give me a follow on Instagram. I generally give updates of what I'm about to be posting on YouTube on my Instagram account. So do give me a follow at Calvin's Car Diary. If you're new to my channel as well, hit subscribe. If you did like this video, I appreciate you hitting the like button, and I'll see ya in my next video. All right, bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, meet Mo, the winner of the Stage 2 Golf R.
You don't know what to say.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say now. like I feel like I want to entertain everyone on camera, but I don't. The car, we're just in our own little bubble at the minute, aren't we?
Yeah. You can't be ready for this, man.
Nah.